Here you go.
Okay.
Okay, call the meeting to order. Pledge allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, go ahead with the roll call, please.
President Dom,
Here.
Vice President Everard,
Here.
Treasurer Zimmerman,
Present, attending remotely.
Secretary Wazorek,
Here.
Trustee Leahy,
Yes.
Trustee Zurich,
Yes.
and Trustee Zurich. Here.
Okay, do we need to have a motion to allow Sean Zimmerman with work-related participation? So moved. A second. Moved and seconded. Vote please.
Trustee Zurich,
Yes.
Vice President Everard,
Yes.
Trustee Zeller. Yes. Trustee Leahy,
Yes.
Secretary Wazorek,
Yes.
Treasurer Zimmerman,
Yes.
President Dom.
Yes, motion carries. Now we'll go to the conservation ethic. Connie, please.
Yes, to foster a conservation ethic among Henry County citizens, helping all of us, regardless of the basis for our interest in nature, to develop a greater awareness of our role in and responsibility for the total community of life. The conservation ethic asks us to assume a moral duty to become educated about conservation issues and then act on that information. The conservation ethic is an attitude that recognizes the importance of preserving the natural heritage of the county's open space. To manage its areas in such a manner that archaeological and historical resources are integrated with natural resources for optimal preservation, education, and recreation benefits.
Great, thank you. Lloyd, you want to go ahead with the
Sure.
conservation?
We pledge to make a difference by standing up for our water, wildlife, and way of life in McHenry County. Our quality of life in McHenry County depends on healthy and sustainable natural resources, thoughtfully developed cities and towns, a strong economy, and a beautiful outdoor places to explore, discover, and recreate. Number 4, we promote actions that contribute to cleaning.
All right, thank you. Nora, would you take 6.0, please?
Yes. To many indigenous groups and tribal nations, including the Ho-Chunk, Kickapoo, Lakota, Dakota, Mascoutin, Miami, Peoria, Potawatomi, Sauk, and Meskwaki, McHenry County is part of their traditional homeland. We invite you to join us in offering respect to the indigenous peoples living here today and their ancestors' stewardship of the land. Together, we celebrate these special places, seek to learn and honor the history of those who came before us, and strive to forge meaningful relationships with indigenous communities to deepen our collective connection to the land.
Great, thank you. Hold on. Got through 7.0, to adopt the agenda. Your motion to do that?
So moved.
Second? On second, the move in second to adopt the agenda?
Vice President Everard,
Yes.
Trustee Zurich,
Yes.
Treasurer Zimmerman,
Yes.
Trustee Zeller,
Yes.
Secretary Wazorek,
Yes.
Trustee Leahy,
Yes.
and President Dom.
Yes, motion carries. Okay. Go to 8.0, presentations, special recognitions. Perry, I don't.
Yes. To the board, I'd like to introduce to you Randy Benner. He's our new building maintenance worker 1. He comes from the Harvard area. We worked for Dean's Milk Plant in Chemung for 35 years, about 25 of those as the maintenance foreman of that building. So Randy brings a ton of experience and skill, when it comes to HVAC, general maintenance, mechanical, welding, plumbing, and carpentry. So we're very excited to have Randy on board. And he's jumped right in to our building maintenance team and without skipping a beat. So welcome, Randy.
There you go, Perry, for snagging them.
Right.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna last long.
That experience, that's great.
Thank you.
Okay, 8.2, the Academy for Park and Recreation administration. Who we have on that, Lisa?
Oh, this is just an announcement that I was elected to a new
Oh,
role
yeah.
nationally.
You're
which is the
president-elect.
Academy president-elect. So
I
I was sworn
apologize.
in when I was in Atlanta. And so I served in that supporting role and then the following year moved into the president role. And you have 1 year as the following, as you go on. But it's, the Academy, just a little bit of background. So that is an organization of professionals that have led, and it's a select group of individuals. I've been honored. I've been part of the Academy since 2006, serving in different roles, whether it's helping NRPA through public policy, assisting in externs, which are our professionals, emerging professionals to be engaged and involved, to the National Gold Medal Award. Just many things that the Academy does, research for the profession. So it's an honor and
So would you say this is the Top Gun of our academy? Is it?
this is it, right? It's,
Yeah.
yeah, so, yeah, so for those that have been.
Is it still president or is it Mrs. President?
No.
Yeah.
Anyhow,
You had
thank you for the
a-
opportunity to lead
Being a
and, it's great and an honor to represent the districts.
That's great. Congratulations. All right. Trustees report. Anybody have anything? Oh, we went to the, Open Lands Luncheon on Wednesday. Several, we had a whole table. Well received. Of course, we worked the room. Almost everybody there. So, oh, that was very nice.
And we'll be attending on Friday, the best of the best,
Right.
which I see is black tie or
I saw that.
Optional, black tie optional, yes.
Yeah.
optional. That's look at the opposite.
Okay, we'll go to public comments number 1. Anybody out there?
I got a liaison report.
Oh, you do? I did. It's
Mr.
good.
John.
Sorry about that. John.
So, the McHenry County, we, identified a budget for the 2025 and we put that on for the 30-day review. Was, about $8 million less than last year's budget, so. I'm saving a little bit of money, and then also the McHenry County Health Department, unveiled their new mobile clinic, so. In case of another outbreak, they can go and get vaccines to everybody all around the county, so everybody can be safe. And also the mobile clinic is good for, just for flu shots and such too, so, which is kind of nice. And then, of course, I have to mention the Ride Sunday with the police chief and, 5 other, motorcycle policemen, and they followed up by a pickup truck for the from the conservation department. We ran all around the county, and I think the neatest part was, the Thomas Woods, that campground area and everything in McHenry, and drove through some of the trails and
Oh, wow.
bikes, which was kind of neat. And
Yeah.
went to look for the buffalo, but there wasn't no damn driveway, no damn driveway. So we'll.
I know, I was actually out
Maybe
there.
we'll work on that damn
We're gonna have to
driveway.
figure something out. I was out there too, man.
Just couldn't get to them.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was a great tour, so looking for the annual one.
Go. Okay.
So now you can get on with your other report.
Yeah. Well, weren't you guys working on something at the county that was sort of controversial, or what was going on?
Our budget,
Your budget vote?
Yeah. yeah, and for 30-day review, which will probably still bring a little bit of an adjustment, I would imagine.
Gotcha. So, good work. Now we'll go to public comments number 1.
I'm not showing any raised hands online.
Okay, thank you. All right, we'll go to the consent agenda. Are we gonna pull?
We do need to pull, item 13.10 off and take that separately.
I have a motion to remove 13.10.
Or you can just have, if somebody can ask to have it removed, that's fine, it doesn't require.
Oh, we don't have to vote, okay.
Let's remove 1310.
Yeah. Is there anything else that needs to be removed or looked at?
Do they need to be seconded?
No,
No.
no.
Okay.
Everything else look okay on the agenda? We did go over it pretty quickly, on Thursday.
So do I need to reference that and explain, well, I'll ask you when we get to that part.
Right. Okay. All right, so we need, to approve the minutes of previous meetings, committee of the whole, executive session. Committee of the whole.
Secretary was, so I should read through the
Yeah,
consent agenda
okay.
items 3.1 to 3.9.
13.
So just to steal my thunder,
Yeah,
that
go
we
ahead.
want to.
Sorry about it.
Board business consent agenda 13.1A, August 15th, 2024, committee of the whole executive session. 13.1B, September 19th, 2024, committee of the whole. 13.1C, September 24th, 2024, regular meeting. 13.2A, acceptance and treasurer's report for September 30th, 2024 as presented. 13.2B, acceptance of the investment report for the period ending September 30th, 2024. 13.3, resolution number 24-80, adopting the 2025 meeting schedule for the McHenry Board of Trustees. 13.4, authorization to prepare bid specifications and let bids for invasive brush and tree removal projects at Glacier Park area, Kishwaukee Corridor / Coons Creek Conservation Area totaling 31.2 plus or minus acres. 13.5, authorization to prepare specifications and let bid for joint grassland venture leases of 4 parcels containing a total of 212.7 plus or minus acres at Glacial Park, Can Prairie, Linwood, Windling Creek. 13.6, resolution number 24-81, awarding contracts to the lowest responsive bidders of Shooting Star Native Seeds of Spring Grove, Minnesota, 2005, $990.01. Res Great Lakes LLC of Brawhead, Wisconsin, $48,221.20, and Genesis Nursery of Tampico, Illinois, $47,231.68 for a total cost not to exceed $300,442.89 for the completion of seeding projects on 314 acres of various habitat types for seed mixes to be sown within conservation areas. 13.7, authorization to solicit a request for qualifications from firms to serve as a consultant on the Prairie Trail wayfinding signage planning project. 13.8, resolution number 24-82, authorizing travel expenditures for the 2025 National Recreation and Park Association's Director School in Cincinnati, Ohio for Planning and Development Manager Amy Peters from March 2nd to the 6th, 2025 at a cost not to exceed $4,000. 13.9, resolution 24-83, ratifying the executive director's execution of change order number 1 in the amount of $28,855 with Chicagoland Paving Contractors Incorporated of Lake Zurich, Illinois, to adjust their project scope to address the unsuitable soils and existing field conditions found during the Prairie Trail Link resurfacing project. Ordinance number 24.
We pulled that one from that.
Oh,
so
Oh,
now
I
it's
thought
the
I still
second.
had to remove it.
Oh, no, it's been removed.
Okay, it's removed, thank you. 13.1.
Oh, wait. No, we're gonna take that one separate. So we just need the consent agenda to stop at 13.9. So you moved it, we need a second.
Second. The moved and seconded. Roll call on that.
Treasurer Zimmerman?
Yes.
Discussion before we vote?
Yes, you can do a discussion. Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, just a question on the seating. project, so we're hiring people then, they're bringing the seed and then they actually do the planting? These areas?
Okay,
No, it's procurement of the seed that will end up seeding.
we have.
Okay, we'll do the planting, we're acquiring those.
Correct.
And then we also sell seed.
Well, not usually, we raise it for ourselves.
Yeah, we've
Correct.
collected,
We collect it.
we've provided the board the total value of what we've collected, but not to sell.
Oh, last year we sold like $100,000 worth of seed.
We don't
That's the
sell.
value of what we collected.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
We
thank you.
put a value to make it justify the equipment. All right,
Good, okay. Secretary Wazorek,
Yeah.
trustee Zeller,
Yes.
trustee Leahy,
Yes.
vice president Everard,
Yes.
trustee Zurich,
yes,
and vice president Dom.
yes, carries.
Now we see that. Now third.
Now someone can move 13.10. I would like to. And we could read the resolution number that's been repurposed, because we had it as, just to clarify, we had it down as an ordinance, because normally the district uses ordinance for real estate transactions, but according to the Local Government Property Transfer Act, it's very specific that the district needs to have passage of a resolution. Village of Huntley will pass the ordinance, and so it's just, that's why we asked that be.
Just had to flip flop, basically.
So should I read that?
So we need the resolution 24-84. As a motion.
Correct.
Bonnie will.
Yes. we
Uh,
did
Can
say-
you read that?
I
We
mean,
should read the question.
So 13.10, resolution number 24-84, approving and authorizing conveyance of certain real property to the Village of Huntley pursuant to the Local Government Property Transfer Act.
Okay. Bonnie seconds it. The move in second.
Okay. Vice president Everard,
Yes.
trustee Zurich,
Yes.
treasurer Zimmerman,
Yes.
trustee Zeller,
Yes.
secretary Wazorek,
Yes.
trustee Leahy,
Yes.
and president Dom.
Yes, resolution carries. Okay. Now, Sean, I'm gonna have you go ahead and take over treasures.
Yep. Item 14.1, approval of bills payable for month of September 2024. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yep.
Yes.
All right, 14.1A, treasurer internal audit. I chose just two receipts for this month. One was Menards of Woodstock on 9/18/24. Just the description is EMT electrical conduits for $1,501.95. Pulled that one just for the amount that's that amount is, a little bit more than what's usually spent at a Menards visit. So just wanted some details on that. The next item was Simon Property Group LP for 9/25/24. The description was service award gift cards in the amount of $2,604.60. Similar reason, just this is a different purchase. It doesn't happen too often, so I wanted to just get some more details on that. So I haven't seen a follow-up or read one. If there has been, my apologies. I am traveling for work the last 2 days, so we will be able to review this shortly.
Okay.
Any questions on that?
None that we see.
Okay, item 14.1B, I make a motion to approve the bills payable. All right.
Okay, it's been moved and seconded.
Sorry, we second it, Wazorek?
Right.
All right, trustee Zurich,
Yes.
secretary Wazorek,
Yes.
treasurer Zimmerman,
Yes.
trustee Zeller,
Yes.
trustee Leahy,
Yes.
vice president Everard,
Yes.
and president Dom.
Yes. Okay. Motion carries. Thank you, Sean. Go to 15.0.
Okay, within this month is our quarterly report, so if you review that, just an update of how we're doing on our strategic plan, the news that's been out there. It's been quite busy. Capital projects, how we're tracking, and all is looking good as the dashboard as we're getting into the the fiscal year here turning into green. So that's very positive with a lot of projects still on the ground for this fall yet before winter. And then, of course, the foundation report and our regular dashboard numbers. So I'll entertain if there's any questions about the quarterly reports. Otherwise, feel free to call me and happy to go over that with you. But please tell things are tracking. Landscapes is out in the mail and online. So again, a beautiful job. It's continuing to kind of go through an evolutionary process of design, but still great material, a lot of great programs that are planned. And this is advanced just a little bit earlier than normal, just a little bit, obviously, because we do have a question on the ballot on November 5th. So 13 days and counting. And so continue to share information and we continue to do tabling events and be out and about and a lot of great support for the Conservation District. And so we do appreciate everybody's time and effort with that. Trustees will be attending the Best of the Best this weekend. We did receive correspondence, a nice House resolution and congratulations from Representative Sosnowski's office. And I believe we'll be getting one from Senator Severson as well. With this project being in their district and very proud and congratulating of the work that the district and the entire team does here as we continue to grow and create great spaces for all to enjoy while focusing on land conservation, preserving open spaces for McHenry County. So a lot of great pride by our legislators in the work of the Conservation District. And that's all right.
I would say, I think that landscapes, I think that's the best issue that I've seen.
I haven't had a chance to look at it.
Oh, it's really, yeah, you've got a nice letter in there.
No, yeah, very.
Right, but it just,
Oh, yeah.
sure, I mean, everything from the picture of the coyote to the,
Yeah.
there's one I really like.
Who's that picture of the coyote? How could that?
Caitlin, the coyote?
I believe it's a Cynthia Smith. Cindy Smith took it, I think. Should say on the inside cover.
The contributors, let's see.
Front cover.
Front cover, Coyote in the Snow by Cynthia Smith.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I really like the turtle in there where they showed the shell and said, you think a turtle lives inside a shell. No, the shell is the turtle. And it's, it's a great diagram, picture, whatever. Anyway, just my compliments. Really nice.
Yeah. Yes.
Compliments go to Sarah Lorenz, our coordinator for that.
Not like in the cartoons, though, where
Great, okay. I think that's it for you, Elizabeth?
That is it. And then we also had additional updates just so that everybody we had the Find Your Wild report from the successful year from our marketing team. And then the KPIs, which is our performance indicators for our site condition assessment report that our operations team does. So in September, you got a listing of capital projects that the district has. Obviously, that we're moving forward in the budget. And this just shows how efforts we're making towards keeping those areas in a standard that's acceptable for public access.
So. Good, thank you. Public comments number 2.
I'm not seeing any raised hands online.
Okay, thank you. Any other things that need to come before the board? Well, Friday, we get that covered, you know what it talks.
I tried my tucks on earlier today. I'll wear my suit.
That's not good when that happens. Okay, I take a motion for adjournment.
A motion.
second,
Okay, moved and seconded.
Trustee Leahy,
Yes.
trustee Zurich,
Yes.
treasurer Zimmerman,
Yes.
vice president Everard,
Yes.
trustee Zeller,
Yes.
secretary Wazorek,
Yes.
and president Dom.
Yes. Motion carries. Like that. Where is it?